Yo, my people, welcome back to another video on the channel. And this is my player ratings video for the Chelsea versus Wolves game, in which we lost 1-0. Tired performance. I'm gonna be real. The performance should have been better. I really don't understand why we set up the way we set up, but we can't be surprised with what we got because I'm gonna be real. The performance was not there. There was no heart, no desire. If you check out my match review, then you'll understand my points and opinions. But now I'm gonna go through each individual player as well as the manager and give them their ratings. So I'm gonna start off with Kepa Arrizabalaga. And Kepa, you made two saves in the game, yes, but you also got packed. Got packed by Nunes. And I'll be real, a part of me wishes that like if Mendy was in goal, I for some reason feel like he could have got his hand to it. I'm too used to seeing Kepa just get packed from whatever angle. It doesn't matter whether it's inside the box, 25 yards out. It's like I've seen him get packed from nearly every single angle, and it's just not good enough for me. But Edouard Mendy, I really hope that he can get back into his team. But yeah, man, Kepa, you didn't have a crap performance. So I'm just gonna give you an average rating over 5. That's you, Kepa. And then Reece James. The defense is really the only thing we can really talk about fondly. I'll be real. Defensively, we stopped Wolves from creating a lot of chances because they had 9 opportunities in the game. Fair enough, they did score from an impeccable angle, but damn man, Reece James, decent performance. I'm gonna give you a 5. And then we have Wesley Fofana and Koulibaly. Fofana again being the better defender. I feel like him switching play at times was decent. Nothing that was good, very good, but it was decent. So I'm gonna give you a 5 as well. And along with Koulibaly, I'm gonna give him a 5 because the defense, like I said, like the performance overall was poor. I'm gonna be so honest, it was so poor. But at least we can count on defense to not have crap games. But there's one player in this defense who I feel like had a crap game. And more time he has crap performances. And that is watered down Marcus Alonso, aka Mark Cucurella. This guy, I really hope that Ben Chilwell didn't play just due to the fact that we have Real Madrid coming up. Because oh my days, this guy, I really don't get it. I don't understand why people keep playing him because numerous of times we've known this before the World Cup, he just ain't good enough. He just is not good enough. Like this season, there's nothing you can do to save. Like for me, I can't say there's nothing you can do. You need to play extraordinary for the next 10 games because as of right now, we have 10 games remaining in the season. If we go past Real Madrid, we'd have more games, but on paper right now, 10 games left of the season in all competitions. You have to play better every single game. Every single game. Get assists, make tackles, stop goals going in, do a lot of that. But I don't see enough from you. Like even when it comes to the goal, why are you not chasing the man? Like he's on your side of the pitch, but yet you're in the middle. It's like for me, there's too many little gaps, and I feel like that we just need to stop playing him. Cucurella shouldn't be playing, but he's registered for the Champions League. And without people going to be starting Trevor Chalobah, without Thiago Silva fit, he's most likely going to play, which makes me scared, man. Makes me scared. But hey, man, Cucurella, I'm going to give you a 2. I feel like you had a crap performance. You have to do way better. Have to do way better. But yeah, man. Now onto the midfield. Enzo Fernandez, not not a standard like 7 performance from you, but 5. It's okay, but I just feel like the midfield's getting run through a lot. Like fair enough, we control possession, but when I'm seeing them not attack us, like they've created chances from like a counter attack. They've created chances from like just taking the ball game to us. Like we didn't create any big chances in this game. They create so many big chances compared to us. And it's like for when we can't run the midfield constantly, on top of that, after they get their goal, they're sitting back. It's like it's curtains for us. We can't control the game. We can't create opportunities. Why? Because the attack, even if we had to create a ball, the attack is just ain't good enough. Because the attack this game was absolutely dreadful. And that's why more time it's just a poor performance from the majority of the team. I'd be real. But yeah, man. And so I'm gonna give you a 5. Kovacic, I really hoped that you played better. Like I said, the midfield's getting run through. And I didn't feel like you did good enough. I could be harsh. You guys, let me know in the comment section below if you think I'm being harsh on certain guys, because I'd be real. These men out here, they just ain't good enough. They're just not doing good enough for me. And I just really hope that this team patterns up dramatically. The team, these men have to do way better. But yeah, Kovacic, I'm going to give you. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Enzo, wait, Kovacic, I'm gonna give you a 4 because I didn't feel like you did enough in the midfield, especially coming against this Wolves team. So I'm gonna give you a 4, Kovacic. And then we have our attackers. Joao Felix, I'm gonna give you a 4. The attack didn't do good enough. I am so mad as that when we get into the 80-yard box, man them can't think. Man them can't make the right decision. Like these guys, you're getting paid millions every year. And what? To score 1 goal in 10 appearances or something? Is that really? Like I see you do more turns than you do more turns than you create chances. I see you do more turns than you score goals. What are we doing? Man, them are going to be telling me that we should be paying 80 mil for Joao Felix, a man that can't even score goals. It absolutely makes no sense. Because I'll be real, like you are a technically good football player. In terms of like linking up and that, you do all of that very well to a degree. But in attack, only things that really matter: goals and assists. The best players in the world, our attackers, are not guys that are going to be getting 1 goal, 1 assist in 8 appearances. No, they be getting multiple goals, multiple assists, or at least getting double digits in one of the 2. Literally, Joao Felix, I really don't understand what you're doing. Because link-up play is fine. But if that was the case, then we should be happy with Kai Havertz. And I know full well that I ain't happy with no Kai Havertz. Put the ball in the back of the net. Because without goals, we ain't winning games. We can't. So you, man, pattern up. Seriously. Because man's watching every single game and I get demotivated every single time I see man attack. I want to have hope that we can do something. But realistically, it's long. It's long. And let's be quite frank, it is long. This attack is dreadful. And until we start benching certain guys like a Kai Havertz or even a Joao Felix, ain't going to be done. Because these are the men that keep on getting game after game after game after game after game after game. Chance after chance after chance after chance. How many goals have these men scored? What? Can't even tell me that combined since Joao Felix has been here, these men have scored even 6 or more goals in all competitions. Like not even just when he came here, after the ban as well. It's like I really am so upset with this team right now. And boy, we're gonna need a miracle to save our season. But if we're gonna be honest, ain't nothing that can save us. There ain't nothing that can save us. Lampard was brought in to galvanize the team and show them what it means to be Chelsea. He's only had 1 game so far. He's had a couple of days now. We have to see a change in form by the end of the season, because realistically, the only thing we're looking forward to now is how we're going to go into next season. How are we going to start? Are these players going to have the right mentality to know what it means to play for this badge? To play for this badge, the heart and desire that you need, because you don't show enough of it. You don't show enough of it, especially in attack. These men don't show enough of it. Guys have been here for a numerous amount of years, not Joao Felix, but Kai Havertz and Cole. Guys have been there for numerous of years. You man need to do way better. But unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. Hence why we are 11th in the table. Hence why we scored 29 goals in 30 Premier League games. Abysmal record. Erling Haaland has scored more goals in the Premier League, than us. This is a man that scored 44 goals in all competitions for one team, Man City. And what? We can't even have 11, we can't even have 20 men that can equal that. Everything is about the attack, and the attack is the biggest thing that lets us down. It's the reason why we don't win games. So we really need to pattern up. João Felix, like I said, I'm gonna give you a 4. Kai Havertz. Oh, Kai Havertz. This guy, you're gonna get a 2. I'm really sick and tired of seeing you play. Everyone's gonna be telling me, oh, link up, oh, da 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 da. I don't care no more. I don't care no more. Because unless it's penalties, how many goals is this guy scoring from open play? He was our highest goal scorer in this season with 9 goals. 9. All competitions, you know. All competitions. 9 goals. Do you know how many games we played this season? About what? 40 games a season at minimum? And 9 goals. It just goes to show how poor we are this season. And with a guy like him leading the line, I'm honestly just bewildered as to how we still haven't started every single game. We have no pride left to play for. Our pride's been gone. No European football for us next season. Get the guys that are going to do well playing. Havertz don't play well. No, he don't. He is atrocious this season. There's nothing really good about his performance. The only thing you can talk about is that he scored goals against Dortmund that put us through the Champions League. But in the Premier League, there ain't nothing that I can say that you have done. I'm very proud of you for. Nothing. There's nothing, because you are on the same trajectory that you've been on ever since you come here. Just a guy that in all competitions will score 15 or less goals. 70 mil we paid for your ass plus, and that's what we're having. How many guys are gonna get these chances? Even a certain Kevin De Bruyne, even a certain even a certain Kevin De Bruyne when he was at Chelsea, he didn't have as many chances as you're given. And I guarantee you this, that if he was to get given the chance that you had, he wouldn't be at Man City doing the things he would have been at Chelsea. I've seen so many guys that have come through this door and they're just not good enough. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those guys at one point I thought Kai Havertz would do enough. Man's living off the moments of the Champions League goal and score and such and such. But that was 2021. We are in 2023, and that was 2 years ago. Times have changed, levels have changed, teams have got better. We've stayed the same. Kai Havertz, you stayed the same. There is no thing where we can say, yeah, we've had a better season or no. Like, I'm just so annoyed, as every Chelsea fan would be. But yeah, man, this is what we go through. Kai Havertz, you're a 2. I really hope you don't play, or not play. I hope you don't start against Real Madrid, but you most likely will. And by some stretch of the imagination, if someone was to score, it probably would be you. But I'd be wrong, man. We just really need to sort out this attack because it is hopeless. And then we have Raheem Sterling. I'm going to give a 4-2. Sterling, the attack was non-existent. But in this season, you are our best attacker. You are one guy that I know that if we was playing the big game, I can count on you more than any other of attackers, whether that's João Felix, whether that's Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, Modric, Madueke, all of these men, I rely on you more. Why? Because you've shown, only man that can tell man that has shown season after season after season after season, Not at Chelsea, of course not. But at Manchester City, season after season after season after season, you're bagging goals. You're bagging goals. And fair enough, you have the best creator in the world in Kevin De Bruyne to assist you. And you've had great other players, David Silvers of the world, Bernardo Silvers. Like, but at the end of the day, you have the experience to know when you get into a certain position, you are going to score. I don't have that same feeling when we have a Joao Felix. I don't have the same feeling when we have a Kai Havertz. You're the only one who I can really depend on in this attack that's going to do a lot because you've done it. Because you've done it. These men, they don't do enough. You can't tell me any point in history that Kai Havertz scored 20 plus goals in a season. Raheem Sterling has. Joao Felix, can't tell me none. Sterling scored 20 plus goals in all competitions. We have no one, like, I can't say we don't have no one because we have Sterling, but for me, this whole season, Kai Havertz has been fit constantly. He can't give us 15 goals. Play someone like Raheem Sterling up top. He will do better. He ain't even a striker, but Kai Havertz definitely ain't no striker. Play Raheem Sterling up top. Joao Felix in behind. Like, switch it up. Stop playing Kai Havertz because he is crap. He's crap. And now we're gonna be wishing on a star that someone like Bayern Munich come in for Kai Havertz because I can't lie. This season, abysmal. And it's a lot. And like I said, a lot of it's down to the attack. The attack is the biggest fault. I did a video like October that our attack is the reason why we won't get top 4. Our attack is the reason why we won't finish in the top half. How about that? It's our attack. Because defensively, we concede not many goals. But attacking wise, there are about 9 or 10 teams in just the league alone that score more than us. And we're meant to have some hope that we can do something. Right now, the hope is that we can finish in the top half of the table, and we're meant to be Chelsea Football Club. It's an abysmal season. I really hope that this is just one of those seasons where, oh yeah, it's one of those seasons where it's just an anomaly, like when Leicester won the league or we finished 10th that year. I really hope. But the decision making this season has been appalling. Whether that's attack, whether that's managers, starting 11s, the only thing we can talk about is certain signings. That's it. There's no other great thing because we have been atrocious and we have been crap this season. So for me, I just really hope that this team just patterns up. On a serious note, because we are really going to need a miracle, to go through in the Champions League or even to get a result at Real Madrid this coming week. In 2 days now, we play Real Madrid. It's going to be long. Benzema and them man there on smoke. Even though they just lost to Villarreal, hey man, they will be on smoke. Champions League is their thing. And we have to pray that we can just do something somehow, some way. But, it's going to be an intense match. And obviously, that's the players. Let me go on to the subs. Christian Pulisic, he came on. Like I said, the attack wouldn't do much. I'm going to give Pulisic a 4. Aubameyang came on. He had an opportunity from Reece James cross. Nothing came of it. I'm going to give him a 4. Mikhailo Mudryk, I'm going to give you a 4. And then Trevor Chalobah, I'm going to give you a rating because you came on the last 10 minutes. There's nothing else that we could really do. So, yeah, man. But now, we get on to Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard. Oh, my days. Why did you start Cucurella? Why did you start Kai Havertz? Those are the big things. I did my match preview thinking, yeah, Lampard has seen how we've been playing. You see what we've been doing. Surely not you're going to start Kai Havertz and Cucurella. But, again, this is another reason why we don't have a top manager at our team. Because you're going to make decisions like this that will automatically cost us a match. Cucurella on his side, was it not from that point where Nunes hit the ball? Cucurella was quicker, more alert. Some things that he just ain't. What would have happened? Someone could have blocked the shot and that wouldn't have gone in. But no. You want to make things hard for ourselves. You don't want to start Ben Chilwell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even play Lewis Hall, left back. Stop playing Cucurella. This guy is a crap. I'm sick and tired of seeing him play because I be real. There's nothing, like I said, watered down Marcos Alonso. That's my nickname for him, a watered down Marcos Alonso, because my man can't defend and he can't even attack. At least Alonso can't defend. At least Alonso can attack. I could count on Alonso to be scoring goals, at least 4 or 5 goals every season. That's for a left back. That's a lot. I can't rely on Cucurella to even get 5 assists in all competitions. Absolutely appalling. This team needs revitalizing. And Lampard, I really hope you do it, because this Real Madrid game, biggest game of the season. Then we have the second leg at Stamford Bridge. Like you said in your press conference, you need to teach these players what it means to play for Chelsea, because a lot of these men don't know what it means. A lot of these men don't know what it means to play for Chelsea. And you need to teach them, because you were a part of the greatest generation of Chelsea players that we've ever had. And you know what it means to play for this badge, to know that blue is the color. You need to teach them, man, there. And on top of that, please just drop Havertz. Please drop Cucurella. Please, I really don't want to see them. Even though a part of me will tell me that that will happen, but I please pray that Thiago Silva can be back or whatever, please, because I still want to see Cucurella play. Havertz, oh, it's very frustrating, but this is the season we're going on, and it's just upsetting. But Frank Lampard, I'm going to give you a 4. That will conclude my player manager. That will conclude my player ratings for the Chelsea versus Wolves game. You guys in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'll be reacting to you man's comments right now at the next 10 or 15 minutes. So let me know your thoughts on my ratings. Appreciate you agreeing with the ratings, man. And yeah, man, I also hope that Lampard doesn't start Cucurella, but that's another thing. Why does someone like Trevor Chalobah not get any chances? I'm very confused as to why he doesn't get any chances anymore. Like, this is a boy who, whether that's too cool, Graham Potter, he could have been playing well during a certain period of time. Then he just gets dropped for no explanation. I really don't understand. It's just like Badia Shaw. Why does Badia Shaw not get any game time? Like, Badia Shaw, This guy was sitting on the bench. Why? Cucurella is crap. Crap. And Badiashile is on the bench. What does a man have to do? Like, I really don't get it, man. This decision making in this place right now is so upsetting. And the players just have to do so much better. The manager needs to do so much better. Set us up right. Because when we get set up right, we can have more hope. But when I saw that lineup, I knew it was long. That lineup already made me tired. Because damn man, it just weren't good enough. And to not see N'Golo Kante either. Oh, it goes to show how much we miss him. The game before we had Kante, we had him, and he made the most interceptions in the match after playing just 65 minutes. Now the midfield literally get runs through. I can't lie, man. We really need to pattern up. Seriously, but I appreciate the comment, bro. Um, um, why didn't Mount play? Mount didn't play because he was injured, and he most likely will be injured for the Real Madrid game as well. So the earliest we probably could see him is against Brighton on the weekend. So hey man, it's gonna be peak, but have to wait and see, and have to wait and see if he gets back. But speed recovery to Mason Mount. Man said, "Do you think we will win against Real Madrid?" Um, I don't think we will, but obviously it is always possible. Like look at last year, we were the favourites as obviously the champions of Europe. The last time we played Real Madrid, we had beaten them convincingly. But yeah, man, just depends on what team comes out on the day. When it comes like the Champions League or just any cup competition, just what happens on the day, and so you have to wait and see because boy, this Chelsea team, we need a miracle, and that miracle could be N'Golo Kante, and hopefully Thiago Silva coming back. So you have to wait and see on that note because boy, we need all the help we can get. Because unless we look up this, unless we look up the attack, it's long for us. And to look up the attack, we have to play five at the back. If we see four at the back, there is no hope. There is no hope because we can't do enough in the four. When we played four, it was our worst period of the season. So Lampard better make sure that we have that five at the back. Because if not, it is curtains before it even started. So honestly, Lampard, the team, we'll have to be wishing on the start that we can beat Real Madrid because I don't believe we will, but never say never, innit? Never say never. Any other questions from people? I'll be answering questions for like another 5 minutes or so. So just leave them in the comment section below. If you want me to go through my player ratings again, I'll go through them. It was Kepa, I gave him a 5. Reece James, 5. Koulibaly, 5. Wesley Fofana, 5. Cucurella, 2. Enzo, 5. Kovacic, 4, Sterling 4, Felix 4, Havertz 2. The substitutes: Pulisic 4, Mudryk 4. Wait, all my days, I completely forgot to rate Conor Gallagher. Ayo, Conor Gallagher, you get free. All this running around like a headless chicken stuff. Ayo, I'm not on that still. Why do we not play Chukwuemeka Mecca? I really don't understand. This man, we thought to get some games at one point in the season, but no, just gets thrown to the side, just like a Trevor Chalobah. For what reason? We have no idea. No idea. But we're meant to just believe that everything that's getting done at Chelsea is for the best. I find it hard to believe when every performance, majority of the time, is just crap. We don't score goals. Like we don't control enough games. So, very frustrating. But yeah, Conor Gallagher, you get a free, fam, because you're just another, you're like a Mason Mount, but just lesser of a Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount's better than you. So yeah, man, you need to perform better. Honestly, man just, I don't know what made me remember about him, but thank God I remembered, because I would have forgot about Conor Gallagher's rating. But yeah, free for Conor Gallagher. Shocking performance. But yeah, it's a big week for us. So hopefully we can set up right and get the win against Real Madrid, or at least not lose, so that we can go into the second leg with some hope. But obviously, on that note, I'm gonna release a video later today regarding my contract update on Ben Chilwell, and then tomorrow I'll be back to do another live stream and a one for which players do you think should start? What midfielders do you think should start? No, what attackers do you think should start against Real Madrid? I'll be doing a live stream on that tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, of course, match preview, watch along, match review, and then probably on Thursday I'll do the player ratings live stream. So yeah, man, that's the schedule so far. I hope you guys had a good Easter. I don't celebrate Easter, but I'm wishing you guys a good Easter. Hope you had a good one. Enjoy it with your families. To all my Muslim brothers and sisters who still do Ramadan, big you man up. Big you guys up. We're on day 19 right now. Well, after today, we'll be on day 19 once today's one ends. So we ain't got long to go. Just over a week remaining. So hopefully, hope that everything goes well. You guys are blessed, and you guys keep the good vibes as Allah is looking down on all of us and watching us do our fast. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the Ramadan. Looking forward to the Eid, and hopefully during this point, for the next 11 days, Chelsea can do a lot better. And for all Chelsea fans that are Muslim, hopefully we can end the Ramadan on a good note, on a note where we are closer to being in the Champions League semi-final. So yeah, man, on that note, thank you to everyone who joined the live stream. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Wrist Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.